Day 56 of 100 days building a homestead. This time, prepping for a big butchering. A beef, lamb, and 2 pigs. Only if our tractor will start. That tractor running could mean everything these next 2 days. As you saw a couple of days ago, we're still not able to really keep it on. It's a 30-year-old tractor. Look, we've got lambs, pigs, and a steer to harvest. It's important that we harvest now because we're going into the winter. People are going on deep bedding. We're running out of grass and forest acorns and stuff to feed everybody. And so that's just money when it doesn't need to. They're fattened up, they're good size. This is good timing. You want to rest for the winter, you gotta harvest as much as you can, fall, early winter, to prepare for the winter. The problem is, the local processor only takes deliveries Monday. That's that's this Monday. The next Monday she can't do it because it's the week before Christmas. And then the next Monday is the day after Christmas. So it's gonna take us 2 days to butcher, so we're gonna need a Sunday. I don't think we wanna butcher on Christmas. I mean, doing chores is one thing, but butchering on Christmas, no thanks. Let's go check on Mark in a second. Today is a 0 day, so we're not gonna do any projects, although we may be having to get ready for butchering, so we will do that. We're not gonna be clearing or anything. But let's do some updating. Look at this. Randolph has updated our milk sled. The beefy one we built was just way too much. It was just too heavy. And we're doing this. I could have done it because, well, I say I have a tractor, but my tractor is pretty unreliable. It's pretty unreliable, so another good reason to make this work. And we want to make it work because this is going to be a design for you guys. Ultimately, we'll have all my designs in a book. He's testing it. It's going. We're perfecting it. So it's smaller. Because the first one, it wasn't tough enough. We had tried 6x6s. We went back to 4x4s. We went back to a bigger bracing on the verticals. He did a diagonal bracing everywhere on each post. I think that will work. And then you don't have to have a cross beam permanent, so cows can get in and out. We have a pole that you hook your chain to, and that way when you pull, the chain pulls on that pole, and not like if you hook directly to the legs. If you hook directly to the legs, you would have this inner pull. What is going on? This is what happens sometimes on rest day. We take a rest on Saturday once a week. Most people around here rest on Sunday, so sometimes that does keep working. Mark, he's like a farmer and homesteader. He doesn't care what day it is. He gets work done. Okay, it's the electrician. I think he's putting in lights for the root cellar today. We have these handy dandy metal skids. Learned this from Polyface Designs that we put on the bottom of this. You'll also notice this is decking material, 1-inch decking, plastic material, so it'll slide easy and won't tear up the wood, keeps the wood off the ground so it won't rot. This one we did our ribbing all even this time to look a little more beautiful. What do you think? Is it pretty? I don't think it's very pretty, but it's very practical. And it's prettier than what it was. One side will be shade cloth, the other side will be tin so that we can milk under it if it's raining. And I've learned it doesn't really matter. I like just hooking the cows up to Sally and not messing with having to pull this, but this is a 3-in-1. You can milk around it, we're gonna have minerals on it, and it will be their shade in the summer. But I think I'll just pool their minerals in a sled when we go on really gnarly stuff, or in the woods when they do have shade, and we'll just leave this behind. But we'll use this when we're out in the field without shade. You can't.
You got it. It stopped that right there.
You got it? You got it?
Yeah, it had it right here where the fuel shut off is.
Yeah.
it was stopped up right there.
Okay.
So we've got fuel, but we've got one more thing I'm gonna have to fix. I can't fix it today, but just fitting right here.
Yeah.
The threads are stripped on this part.
Okay.
And what I have to do is take this off and take it with me and go get one.
Okay.
But to keep from losing your fuel.
Oh, when does that happen? When you started, or when it's just sitting here?
That's when I was working on it. This here. When I took that line off to blow it out.
Is that it? It's dripping right now?
Yeah. But you can do this right here. You can take and turn this off.
Oh, okay.
But you have to get to get it to completely quit. You have to get something and turn it on until it stops.
It's a big struggle to harvest beef and pigs without a tractor, because we use and the bucket's working fine. Bucket's working fine because we're going to be scalding pigs, 2 pigs, and then transporting pigs and then a beef. So we're going to need that bucket.
You can just that's what I use.
Oh.
Take and run it until it stops.
Okay.
But you know, and it should start right up. I mean, when I get back, you just have to loosen this up and turn your fuel back on.
How far do you loosen it?
Just like that right there.
Okay.
About 3 or 4 turns.
Okay.
And it should start.
You won't be able to fix that by tomorrow, of course.
No, but you'll be able to use it.
Okay. All right.
I mean, you should be fine as far as using it.
Okay.
I mean, it should start right up right now.
I noticed when he started it, there was a spark right there. Well, that's not good. All that diesel fuel and then a spark. So I had him look, and you've got, what, did you just think it's loose?
Yeah, it's probably, well,
okay.
It's just a problem.
You think this tractor's done for, or you think it's worth putting some money into it?
This is a good old tractor, I'm telling you. It's hard to beat these old ones.
We'll get it then.
I mean, there's no computer to deal with, you know.
That's true.
That's the best part about it.
So I guess you can theoretically fix anything on it.
Oh yeah, and this thing will run on cooking oil.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I didn't see a spark that time. No spark that time. No spark that time.
It was just really loose. I might be able to do it tomorrow, and for Monday is I'll come up and take this line off.
Okay.
And it's this end. I tried to fix the nipple that was in there and it wouldn't.
Alright, thanks. Now, while Mark's here, we're gonna look at the wood boiler. He has some ideas to make it run more efficiently. He has thoughts that it's not running as efficiently as it could be.
It's right at 181, that's what
we want. That's what it was last night.
The firebox 354.
Okay.
So it's shut down because you're not using it, right?
Yeah.
But you can even see how this Crisso is dried up. See how it's dried up from the other day?
It's starting to burn it then?
Yeah.
So that's good.
It's flaked now. Yeah, that means it's working right.
Okay.
But there's a tube that runs right on the bottom.
Yeah. You can feel it.
That the air goes through.
Yep.
And if that thing is the least bit stopped up, that's where your efficiency goes up.
Okay. That makes sense. Here, I'll show you. You can feel it if you use this one. This is the one you're supposed to use to clean out from either side of it. You can feel it in there.
Yeah, they said that was the biggest thing. That guy
go ahead.
That guy would take it out.
Oh, really?
And clean it. Yeah. Yeah, I see it right there now. But that's where all your efficiency's at.
I think you might have gotten it cleaned out when you cleaned it the other day, because it worked better after you did that, remember?
Yeah, but you know, he said you can tell the Crisso will get flaky like that. See, this is still a little bit gummy right here. I was on the door.
He said if it's gummy, then it's going to clog things up.
It's not going to be as efficient.
If it's crispy like this, which is what it's doing now, because now our thermometer's working right.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely, he said it should heat up, like you said, just real quick.
But yeah, if we're up to temp here, 180, 185, This ain't gonna kick in. The reaction chamber doesn't need to be going.
That's the first time I've seen it when the fan wasn't running.
Right?
That's a sign of, that's also a sign
That's
that
coming right off.
Yeah.
Check on these guys. There's one of them. Mark will have to give you a bonus, give you a chunk of that pig.
Hey, ain't nothing.
For getting the tractor going on time.
Dead pig, that's a dead gal.
We have to have that tractor to dip them down into the scalding bucket. To dip them in and out.
They think it's feed, they think you're gonna get something.
They do, they think they're gonna get a bonus snack. And then we'll harvest this one. I'm thinking they're about that one's even bigger, but
yeah, it's a boy.
I'm thinking they're 225 pounds, 250 pounds.
This is a male and a female.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Babies.
Brother and sister. No.
There's a male.
They're brother and sister, and these are their half brothers and sisters.
There's a male. There's a female. So they do get noticeably bigger, don't they? 25% bigger, 15%.
Yeah, I took a picture of them last time I was down here, and when they were all piled up together over at sleep.
Yeah.
They wasn't half that size.
Oh. These guys are shooting up. Definitely got some mud in there. I don't know why he does this with a flat shovel. I'd rather do it with a pitchfork.
Look at that.
They like to poop right there in the middle. Did I get it covered? Better. We're gonna do the pigs first. They're the most difficult, unpredictable, and we need the most of the machine for. So, gun, got it in the house. Knife. Let's go make sure. Basically, I go in my head down from step one to the end and make sure I just have all the things for it. Kids getting in the Christmas spirit. Home Alone. Home Alone 2. It's where it's supposed to be. Now, okay, we're good on a knife. I think I have a case. Do you guys know where my plastic sheath is?
New York City, one of the
For
biggest
butchering?
cities in the world.
Okay. Gun, knife, gambrel for transporting. That's over there at the hanging shit at the butchering shed. We're gonna need a chain to hook to the gambrel, to hook to the tractor, to haul them over there. Kids watching the movie, I don't know, are they gonna let me watch the World Cup today? It's the, what is it? It's the semifinals? No, I don't know. Quarterfinals, it's the quarterfinals. I talked to the electrician while he's here for the root cellar. Put us some outlets in on these posts. That way we don't have to run drop cord. Mark thought the battery would be good. He's got to work on the alternator too. I'm not gonna make any risks. I'm gonna plug this in. Look at that, he did get that stopped leaking. Whoops. I pulled this trailer too far back. Can't open my shed. I'm thinking my plastic sheath is in there. I did see our bucket of salt, which will be one of the last steps. We want to preserve the hide of Joey. We've waited till the winter to harvest him, so we have this nice hide. Can I pull this? Can I gird up my loins and pull this trailer? Oh wow. Alright, do it. Okay. We have the romantic saw. We have a smaller gimbal, which will come in handy for the sheep. Gambrel, sorry, not gimbal. Is that gonna be a problem being rusty? The one thing I do see here is the scrapers. Button saw. I think we're good. Have we tangled our, oh boy. It doesn't look like we have. Okay, how do we get this down? Yep, alright. Might as well get this in position. I need to get the boys to cut. There's no reason we need this much chain. That's for like it's really tall root. We need to cut this and the boys weld it. No, not nailing it. So much chain. We're gonna lower this so that we can easily hook up the beef. or the port. This is our gambrel for transport system. Comes unhooks off of this pulley, and then it's a good thing we have the carabiner here to hook it to a chain. To hook it to the. Let's make sure that's working. See? Aren't you glad we're going through this now? Like, that's going to be very frustrating tomorrow. Not being able to. I can't get that off. Wow. That's jammed. Whoa. When we go get the chain, we'll get the hammer. This chain may have to do, but I think we have a thinner chain. Thinner and longer. I think this would work if it had to. Haha. I don't think it has hooks on it though. Why do I have a chain with no hooks? How did it get knotted? You know what? I'm not gonna worry about that knot unless I get hooks on this thing. Maybe we have to replace that carabiner. Does this one work? I'm kind of maybe more of a fan. I think I'd be more of a fan of this. I got 3 different sizes here. I think it's gonna have to be the bigger one. But with that hook for a chain. The problem with that is I don't think this will go through that chain. Nope. Alright, none of my carabiners go through this little chain, so we need a bigger chain. Not as big as the one. We might just make that one work up there. Look what I got. Forgot the hammer. Maybe my dad has something in his tractor. Did you hear that? Did you hear me say tractor? You're gonna see it in action tomorrow. Here you go. Tractor. Isn't that the ultimate? Sit on the tractor. I'm starting to get a hair overwhelmed thinking about everything that needs to be set up. Like barrels for at the end, for all to go in the cool room. I must put a steer, 2 pigs, and like 5 sheep in a cool room. Aha! The tractor did have something. Had a wrench, and I was able to get this open. But yeah, it's definitely not coming back into place. So it's shot. I just realized I didn't bring up the replacement carabiner. Well, let's take this with us and see what will work on this too. If we use this chain, will it work? Nope, not big enough hook. What about this S hook? What about that? That'd be handy if that, and that won't fit anyway. So we need a way to connect this to a chain. That's ultimately what we're looking for, so we can transport this on the tractor. Is this long enough to go around the tractor? I think it is. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, it should do it. There's gonna be a whole lot of flex, but that's actually okay. You don't want a whole lot. Come on, my man, we'll come back, okay? We'll come back. Come on. Tractor. We have a hose here, that's good. We will need a nozzle. Do you guys know where a nozzle is? After this, World Cup.
Okay.
Looks like it's almost over too. Where are you going?
I want to get the nozzle.
You think there's a nozzle over there? Yep. I gotta be more like Tom. Tom the electrician. He knows where everything is. He's very organized. We toured that trailer months ago. We're looking in the grill. The nozzle's in the grill. Put the grill back where it was. You saw a nozzle right here.
Hey, I saw a nozzle somewhere around here.
There's a hose. Does not need to be in the grass. We're getting somewhere. At least we just found a shutoff. I think that'd be all right. I'm trying not to have to go to town today. It's already starting to feel like a non-rest day. We're butchering pigs, Lord willing, the creek don't rise, and a steer. We're gonna dig difficult things out of the way first. So we've shot, we've knifed. Shoot, what happened? I totally, oh, look at this. Guys, are you crazy? But that's not where it goes. That's not where either one of those go. You know where I looked for that?
Is the hose I was talking about.
Yeah, well we should see if it even works.
It does. This one works.
And then this
I know
one,
that one.
this needs to be run down. I would look for something like this in the greenhouse. Go put that in the Anna White greenhouse. This, I don't know if I'll use it. I kind of like just the shutoff. I would put that, I would want to put that, we have the 4-way, we have a nozzle, we have a quick connect. I'm looking for something neat to store this in. There, I see something. It's a little big, but it's empty. It's just sitting there. Water stuff for this nozzle. Okay? Kids, don't touch my water stuff.
Yes.
Problem is, the kids now know where it is. Guess we'll use this one, since it's already got that attached. Jonah, can you roll the tank over here and I'll start filling it up? Uh-oh, this one's probably not long enough. A lot of pressure. Oh yeah, it'll be just barely long enough. Can you move this water thing out of the way? I wish I remember where I put my gambrel. At least we don't have to jerry-rig a stand. Big Daddy gave the supplies to Ben Holler, and he made this legacy stand. That means your babies will be using this thing. Gambrel down at the, when I was doing the water. How can I get this to stay here? I must not forget though, because the only way to get water out of it is to bucket it out. This you could use for scooping out excess water or putting more boiled water on the, you know what, we're gonna scrape the pig hanging. So this might not be so important. We'll have a bucket just in case we need to empty or add water. Okay, you're the third person to ask me this. I'm sorry I'm not communicating this well. We are butchering 2 pigs, a steer, and then 5 lambs. In that order, over 2 days. In the past, we just scald the pig, pull it out, put it on some pallets, then scrape. But Brandon Shear taught us, he just lift it up, scrape it on one side, then flip the pig over. How do we flip the pig over though? Now we're gonna have the pallet. Because you gotta set the pig down after you've scraped one side. You gotta pull it out, set it down, put it in the other feet, then lift it back up. Let's see if our big boy would fit on this. It's not gonna. That big boy is not gonna fit on it. It's gonna have to be this one. That's awkward. Does this fit in there? No, it doesn't. What is this? Answer here. This doesn't spin around. Oh, you kind of need a gigantic wide carabiner. Can't even open that to get the chain on it. I guess you could do it like that. That's probably gonna wedge it open though. And that's probably why we weren't able to unattach it. Once you put some weight on that, it's gonna rip up into that carabiner. Do we have a bigger heavy duty carabiner? This is gonna have to work. I don't know what the answer to that is. I probably need to go to a hardware store and look around. I think I thought of the answer. I think there's probably a smoother answer. But double carabiner. Oh, but remember this wouldn't go on our chain. Yeah, it will. That's hooked on. There we go. So we have this situation. I would rather do a single. So if you go any bigger on that though, the chain won't hook in it. This is too small to go around this. Would it go around that part? But then it wouldn't go around the double. It's not wide enough to hang in the double. Okay, we've shot them, knifed them, gambrelled them, hauled them with the tractor, got with the chain, put them over. We need them on something. We need that. That's where we need to go get that pallet. Well, no, we dip them into the water. That water has got to be 185 degrees. Maybe we'll haul wood in the morning because it's wet out here. I might put my fire together underneath. Whoa! Shoot, this is what I'm afraid of. Too much water. One, the water is hard to heat up. The longer it'll take, more water you have, the longer it'll take. Two, you put a pig in there, this water will all come out. Now you don't want to do too much. And if the water comes out, it'll put out your fire. I think I'd rather have that happen than there not be enough water and you not get a good scold. Although we're only scolding half the pig. So we can go, we're not going to try to attempt to scold the whole pig.
Why not?
Well, it was easier when Brandon was here. Remember, we scold half the pig, lift it up, scrape it.
Now I'm going to go the other way.
And then switch it over. Okay, can you guys go get me a pallet? Brand new pallet. Just got the fire ready. Well, we're gonna have to get paper out here, but I'll do that tomorrow. I don't want it to get moist. So, we've shot, we've cut, we've scalded, we've hung, we've eviscerated. Now, then we need to get them in barrels. So we know we need to go clean some barrels. Once we have the pig set up, we have everything for the cows and sheep.
Yeah.
And you'll see why one reason I think sheep is the ultimate homestead animal. You don't need a tractor to harvest them. You don't need a gun. You can just get them with a knife. Everybody can handle them. Sheep, man, sheep.
If one of they tasted like cows.
If only, do you like beef better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, sheep has a really rich flavor, but you're right. I mean, beef is more neutral. If I could only eat one meat for the rest of my life, it would certainly be beef, hands down. Hands down. No comp. Now, if you could add only two meats for the rest of your life, I think I would have beef and lamb.
What about pork? What happened to pork?
Well, pork's so dependent on grain.
Yeah, that's right.
It makes me a little nauseous. You can take pork though if you want. Because you could feed a pork off of a dairy cow. You don't have to do grain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cook nuts.
It'd be pretty close between a lamb and a pork, but I'm gonna go with lamb because they can eat all the grass. Third meat. You can only have 3 meats. I guess it's a pig up there, isn't it?
We only have 4
Chicken though.
We only
Chickens
have 4
for
meats.
eggs. Eggs though, guys. Eggs, shoot.
Maybe chicken.
Forgot about that. Huh? Chicken gives you eggs.
Well, is a chicken, it's a poultry. We're talking about animals.
Yeah.
Or mammals.
Okay.
Whatever they are.
My spirit definitely got lifted when the beautiful one asked if she wants me to make breakfast. I remember we laid out that sausage. Tell me this, where are our barrels?
Take them out of the barrel stall.
The ones that we used last time for transport? I want good, clean barrels.
Where are those?
Preferably with lids. That's what I'm asking.
They're downstairs.
Okay. Hey, my man. Now, butchering too, it's a little tricky keeping everything organized because you only do it once a year. So things do get, that is more of a chance of you forgetting where you put something or it getting gone. Look at this rock hopper. Nice. I'm thinking we can put, beef will take up 2 barrels. A pork, there's 2 of them, I think a barrel each, that's 4 barrels. And then the lambs, we could probably get in 1 barrel. So we need 5 barrels. And that is not all our barrels. There's only one 50-gallon barrel. There's another one. How do you lose barrels? Oh, you perfect organized people heckling me. I hear you. I hear you. I'm sharing my journey. I got problems. Might not be the same problems as your problem, but we all got problems. Could be worse. My problem could be laziness. Well, it's not bad. 2 things. And remind me, the boys asked me to play soccer with them this afternoon. Definitely play with soccer with you boys. And this one's even got a lid. Look at that.
Just look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it.
You know, honestly, I don't know why I torture myself and show you guys this stuff anyway. Hey, found some eggs while I was in here. I could just go around the farm, find all this stuff, line it up, and give you a nice little video, cute video. This is what you do. These are the supplies. Why do I show this? Why do I torture myself? Haha, looky there, looky there. Boom. Not only do we have 5 barrels, we have 6. 2 of them with lids. This is heavy though. This should not be heavy. What is in that? I dare not look. Kind of nervous. Oh, why? This has leaves in it. Do you guys know why the barrel has leaves in it? And why the lid was on? For it to be, it smells like, actually smells sweet. It smells like tobacco, I think. Should probably get away with not needing this one. We're gonna have to deal with this at some point or another, so let's do it now. I show this one because it's the reality. It's the truth. It's the obstacle. The hero wants something. I want to get all the, you know, it's the story. But what the hero has to want something. There has to be a hero of the story. So what do I want? I want to get all the stuff ready for butchering. Well, the obstacles is finding all the stuff. If I don't find it, like if I didn't find these barrels, I was really about to say, like, that's big trouble. How are you going to transport the stuff to the butcher? Like, that could be an end game. That could be postponing this. Rebecca and I talked this morning, and we're like, well, if we don't get this tractor going today, then what? Well, we were about to have to go to a plan B, which includes another date on this butchering if we couldn't get that tractor going. This is not where I should be dumping leaves. This is fine. This is one of our best pastures. But it's the closest one. Probably why it's one of our best pastures. We always graze the animals here. I should be putting this on a cruddy pasture. Kids! This is like fertilizer. Why am I putting this on my best pasture? Breakfast is ready. I'm coming! What? Oh, I should have put them in with the pigs. Yeah, duh. Gosh. All right, that would have been easy. Well, maybe not. What?
Where are our children?
They're right here. Children, it's time to eat breakfast. Okay, we'll clean the barrels later. Hey, babe. You make me so happy. You got me through.
What? I got you through because I was
Yeah.
food.
Well, it ended up just being a, instead of going around and gather stuff, which might have been pleasant, let's go around and find stuff.
Well,
But I'm glad I didn't do that the day of butchering. Too much pressure. Somebody want to cue up the game?
yes.
You away.
It's already started. Do we want to watch it live? It's already been gone an hour. Maybe we won't watch it live. We'd watch the recording.
Funny enough, Justin, the kids wanted to split wood today,
Yeah?
and you said no.
I
You didn't
know.
want to do no work.
Yeah, they begged me yesterday, can they split wood? Because they got this paying job. I'm paying them to split wood. I said, no, I don't want to deal with it. And I was not thinking that I needed to. Because maybe I would have let them. Well, I feel like this is one of those situations where we kind of have to do it when we're doing it. Because they can't do it the week before Christmas. We can't do it the week after Christmas because we're going to be harvesting on Christmas. So it'd be like January. And these animals would be mooching off of us for another month. You knocked us out of the park. Look. Carnivore sausage biscuit. 2 sausage patties, eggs. Pork rinds in my future. Boiling the skins. And short, that's more distant future. This evening future. Short rib. And maybe tomorrow night's dinner future. Because who wants to be cooking on a butchering day? Go ahead and get it all prepped now. Just trimmed all the fat off of the pork skins. Well, I mean, as good as I could. And we're gonna lay them on the dehydrator and dehydrate them. With the fat, I'm gonna render it down. I got it cooking on low. We stir it every once in a while for a couple hours. It'll be good. Dehydrate this for, we'll start with 12 hours. Probably gonna be more like 16. Now, we've got our work cut out for us. 6 barrels, 2 lids, not too much, not too nasty, like that one's just dusty. Pretty much just dusty. The leaf barrel wasn't even too bad. Is that the leaf barrel? I don't know. Ah, shoot, really? Sally's got a flat tire. Goodness. Mark was just here. We might as well move Mark in over to the farmhouse. No reception. Maybe we can get the internet. Hey kids! Hey, are we gonna still play soccer? Or we're gonna watch TV all day? On 0 day they get to watch TV. You're the only one that wants to play?
Yep.
Well then you and I can play.
That's so fun.
We can practice our skills. I gotta first clean this though. A Shackley soap. It's probably plenty. It's probably too much. Put some back. Overall, great farm soap. Dewormer once a month. Half a cup into 50 gallons of water. Where was this? Well, it was in the trash, but we should probably save it. Probably go to one of the minerals. I don't know why they would throw that away. Because we'll have it then for the party.
No, I was just gonna get too fiber tough.
We found another nozzle. It was on a hose that had been abandoned in the field. Thank you, Jonah, for remembering that. And I think I just remembered where another one. Remember when we filled up the wood boiler? That would be my fault for not making sure that got put back.
Towards the end, though.
Yeah, I know. And I ordered pieces. They're coming to fix it. All right, ready as I want to be. Cause look at this. That's my boy. Just turned 15 years old. Kicking around the soccer ball by himself. I gotta grab this moment while I can. There's plenty more to do, but that's gotta be somewhere up at the top. Hey, you got a goal?
Yes.
Oh, we got a net with the sheep's goal. You said you wanted to practice being a goalie? Ooh, I like this. I get practice shooting. The penalty kick?
Sure. There's nobody else to play with.
Okay. Oh! You'd block that. Let me back up?
Sure.
Alright. Oh boy, you're gonna be a tough one now. Oh! 1-1.
Yes, I do. I'm very aware of that.
You know I tricked you, right?
Yes.
Oh!
No!
That time I went where I was looking.
Oh, that hurts.
All right. That young man worked this old man there at the end. It was good for me. Aches and all. Aches and all. I get it better. So I can do this 20 years from now when I'm 64.
My hip feels better.
Oh yeah?
They're working
That's good for it. Movement. Look at this sight. I like it. Jonah, how was it playing soccer with the old man?
Good.
Good. It was fun.
Yeah.
How's the beef? The short ribs.
Haven't had them yet.
Once a meal in our life. How do you like them? How do you like them? I love them. Got a little bit of sauerkraut. That's the only non-meat thing I'm eating, if you don't count eggs.
Sauerkraut and pickles.
And if you don't count butter.
Yeah.
Meat. I only eat meat, sauerkraut, pickles, and butter, and eggs. Spices. That's it. That sums it up. How's everybody else like it?
Good. Oh, good.
Oh, good. You gonna get more?
Maybe.
Yeah. You ready to butcher tomorrow? Big butchering day tomorrow. Lots of tractor use tomorrow. Can you say bye to the vloggers? Can you say bye-bye? Can you say thank you?
Can you wave?
Can you say papa? He's not gonna say any of it.
No.
All right, happy day. See you tomorrow.